Hey guys, so I don't know about you, but the beginning of the year makes me feel a little bit nostalgic. I think back on all the things that happened this year and all the things that happened in the past, and I kind of think about what started me in this career in general. And if I think all the way back, I can remember my very first smartphone. And I thought about this a couple weeks ago and decided maybe I should just buy that smartphone. So I went on eBay, I looked up the HTC Thunderbolt, and lo and behold, I got one for $5. So without further ado, I'm gonna unbox my very first smartphone, the HTC Thunderbolt. So I remember this packaging. It's kind of like this dual layered packaging that has the top casing, and then you've got this. And it's very basic, obviously just black. Fun fact, this is the first 4G smartphone that was ever released, I believe, at least in North America. It was on Verizon and it was awesome. Now, obviously, HTC used to do this like big black and red packaging thing that was very poppy, very vibrant. Wow, but I haven't really opened this since I originally had one back in like 2009. So this is pretty nice to see. Oh man, okay. There we go. Now I think this thing has like a 4.3 inch display or something like that, but it honestly does not feel that small in my hand. The kickstand here was something that I really enjoyed. And obviously if you open up the kickstand, you've got those speakers in the back. And that's something that HTC was famous for a really long time, was having awesome speakers. You got a headphone jack up top, you've got this camera, and now you can actually take the back off, you know, back when you could actually swap out the back of your phone, just so you could replace the battery if you wanted to. So let's get this thing booted up. If it boots up, I hope it boots up. Oh, there's a vibrate. Hey, okay. Now you've got the home button, the menu button, the back button, and the search button here. I kind of miss having those hard buttons to actually navigate your phone with. Now it's just all screen, and you know, there's gestures, and then we also have the fake capacitive buttons that are on the screen, but I kind of miss having those physical buttons, you know? They're a little fun. Ooh, Thunderbolt, yes. Okay, so I originally was able to convince my mom to let me get a smartphone when Google Maps came out, because I convinced her that I would be able to know where I was at any given time, so it was impossible to get lost. And that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back that allowed her to finally allow me to get a smartphone. Before then I had this like, you know, dumb flip phone. It was a Motorola, kind of like a knockoff Razr. But so when I originally got the Thunderbolt, I got it basically the day that the unlimited plans stopped being offered at Verizon. So I was grandfathered into an unlimited plan for a very short period of time, but I just wanted to have unlimited data because I wanted to use the Android Market, which is what the Google Play Store was called back then. Oh man, look at this. Look at these. Old YouTube app, Sucker Radio, Adobe Reader, Facebook, geez, already built in. Rock Band? That's strange. There's HTC Sense UI, the very classic Sense UI. I don't know if you guys use this, but like back then it seemed like so futuristic. What is this running? I'm gonna see what this is running. I probably have to find a settings app. Software information. Android 4.0.4. Oh man. Remember FriendStream? You can log into social networks through here and just have everything in one stream. So like Facebook and Twitter, and the screen really isn't that bad, you know? Let's try to take a selfie and see what happens. Wow, look at these buttons. Thick phone, but like, I mean, kickstand? Like, come on. Like, why don't modern phones have kickstands anymore? Like, that was always a really nice feature to have in a phone. Like, if you can just have your phone sitting there and look at it now. Like, I know that a lot of cases have kickstands at this point, but I would love it if like another phone would just bring back the kickstand so you could just watch content like this, because it's annoying having to hold it all the time. So that's awesome. That front-facing speaker. I wonder if we can play any music. Honestly, this is more advanced than I remember it being, but there's a music app. No preloaded songs, seems like. Play an Android Authority YouTube video. Not now. I don't think I need to log in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that UI. Whew, that's old. I wonder if this will even work. Can it play it back? Oh, there's an ad.
With Metro by T-Mobile, Hector rules.
All right.
He's putting.
Come on.
Google's got a new flagship Pixel this year, the Pixel 5, and it might be kind of hard to stomach for some people.
Oh man,
The thing is,
it is having
it's
trouble
not
even
computing
decoding this
specs.
video. Oh,
The thing with the Pixel line
What?
is they don't really have to.
I just want to full screen it.
108 megapixel camera or a 144 hertz display. Or even a
There's
whole
definitely
70
audio coming out of the back. Okay, it's definitely louder.
If you're someone who just want a phone
When
that
the kickstand's
works,
open.
works really intelligently, I think that's who Google is making the Pixel for.
Wow.
I'd wager that
This web UI is
anything
awful.
wants
Holy
that kind of phone.
Oh my gosh.
But before now,
Well, too bad the YouTube app doesn't work, but.
forever and
All right, let's take a photo with the camera and see what happens here. All right, I'm gonna try to take a selfie. Switch. Look at that. Toggles. Mode. Woo! High resolution. We'll try with the back camera. Wonder if the volume down button still works. Oh, got one. Okay. Yeah, cameras have definitely improved in smartphones, I'll tell you that. But I mean, look at these hardware buttons. This phone's a little worse for the wear, but still is a pretty nice form factor. I really wish that HTC would like recreate this phone in some way. Honestly, the screen was pretty nice. It's getting a little warm already, which is very reminiscent of what happened to me before when I got this phone. When I first bought this phone, I remember I was multitasking like crazy on it. I was using Skype at the same time as like running some other app or something, and it got so hot it almost burned my hand. I ended up replacing it and turning it in for a Droid Charge, which is probably the worst mistake of my life because this phone is so much higher quality than a Droid Charge. Yeah, big old Verizon logo at the top there too, but overall, I think phones have definitely come pretty far in the last 10 or so years. All right, guys, well, I think that'll just about do it for this phone. What was your first smartphone? And does it bring back any specific memories? Are there any features from that phone that you wish modern phones had? Let me know in the comment section down below, obviously, and I'll talk to you later.